HauteWork is a flame-resistant clothing line that's made exclusively for women. So we think about women's forms, all shapes and sizes, and try to fit all of them and make these flame-resistant clothes look a little bit more feminine and just fit well so that they're safer for women in the workplace. FRCs have been on the market for over 20 years. You know, it's been that long since someone's paid attention to just women.
Well, they were big. They were usually oversized. They're pretty disgusting to wear.
First of all, you want to be comfortable in what you're wearing, especially if you're around something unsafe. These jumpsuits are safe. They cover every inch of your body that you need to be covered, and they just fit better. But if it also gives you confidence because you're wearing something you want to wear 12 hours in the day, then why not?
They're such an improvement because they actually fit females. I used to go offshore, and when I'd go offshore, you know, everything was just big, and it was the only thing available.
So it's been years and years and years in the making.
We've all been waiting for it, and we're so happy Jamie's taken the plunge and paved the way for us.
Hi, my name is Jamie Glass, and I'm the founder of HauteWork. I went to LSU and I graduated with a degree in petroleum engineering and international trade and finance. My first assignment was in Carthage, Texas, so I was riding around with pumpers out in the field every day for about 6 months, so I had to wear FRCs again. I'm pretty sure it was a men's large. It was very big. The crotch came down to my knees and I was tripping everywhere when I walked on it. It was not safe at all. You wear these clothes all day in a work environment. I think a lot of women in the industry get theirs tailored, which is not safe. So I said, I'm just gonna make one for me and see how it goes and see if I like it. And then a lot of my friends were like, hey, we want them too, this is great. It took a couple of years to research all of the OSHA requirements around flame-resistant clothes, all the design requirements as well as components and things. So then I thought, well, I'm gonna make a full inventory of them and then try and sell them, and then 6 months later, here we are. Primarily, they just fit women better. So, you don't see like the baggy arms, the crotch is not super low, which I thought women would appreciate. I did a lot of surveys in the beginning, and one of the questions in the survey was, if you could make one change to your FRCs, what would it be? Color was one of the big hitters, so I thought, well, I'm gonna try and offer some. Not every woman wants to stand out and wear a bright color, so we offered navy and khaki.
It's great having these because they're really comfortable and they fit.
Having something like this gives women a standing chance at being comfortable at work. So it's really a smart idea, but it's something that companies really need to think about if they want to attract the next generation of professional.
So maybe to kind of reach the mass market, we're going to start partnering with existing larger companies. I'm not saying that other FRC companies don't make women's lines, but they sort of treat it like the statistic, which is that 20% of the market is women. Well, they put 20% of their effort in the women's lines, whereas we're putting 100, 200% of our effort into just women.